So today we're going to dive into the PPP loans. And for everybody on the replay gang, hit the like button on your way in. So the crazy thing about people think, oh, Kelly, that is old news. No, it's not. It's not old news. Actually, thank you for the like. People are still getting arrested today with behind PPP loans. Now, I know a lot of times people think like, "Oh, well, I paid my money back." What's up, Casey DeWan? Welcome in. How's it going in Kansas City? How's it going out there? Okay, so you know what? Because I was really looking at stuff in California. But Casey, do you know someone that got um a PPP loan? I mean, because I don't want to incriminate. I don't want nobody on my platform to incriminate themselves because I don't have bail money for you, but I will write you a letter and visit if you do get caught. But just kidding, but not kidding. So who out there has? What's up, Elevated? What's up? Okay, so I'm asking people if they have had either gotten it. Well, I don't want to know. I don't want to know if you got a PPP loan, but do you know someone that got? I think everybody has. Everybody knows somebody got a PPP loan. Casey said, good, but I'm in Colorado for 20. Oh, you just like Kansas City. My bad. My bad. You know what? Did I ever visit Colorado? What's in Colorado? Is it mountains? I think that's what people like the Colorado mountains, I think it is. No, I didn't know anybody. Okay, you didn't know anybody. Elevated. Did you know anyone that got like a PPP loan? I've known a lot of. Thank you guys for hitting the likes on your way in. I really, really appreciate it. If you know anybody that got a PPP loan, yes, mountains and snow. Oh, you know what? There's like, didn't what's that guy's name? The Denver guy, Denver, Colorado. What was the guy that was in the airplane? I forgot. Oh, I'm just so horrible with that. The Rocky Mountains. Yes, the Rocky Mountains are in Colorado. We got a lot of mountains out here too, KC. So, California do. Um, I'm from Kansas City, but I just stayed there for a long time. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Let me see. Where am I doing? Hey, Mick, thank you for liking the video. I appreciate you. Boom. There you go. All right. John Denver. Mick, what would I do without you? You're like the best co-host ever. You should just do that full time. Just just go to people platforms. You got all the answers. I don't know. Are you really are you AI? Are you AI? I've never seen your face before. You might be like the Terminator, for real, for real. Hey Thrive, what's up? Thrive and Glow with Joe. I just seen you earlier today. How you doing, sis? Hello, dear. You know what? So I'm asking people, do you know anybody that got a PPP loan? And the reason why, I'm gonna go straight into it, let you guys know what's going on. So I know somebody, right? They got arrested. Yeah. And they paid off the loan. They but you know what? It don't matter because even if you took the loan, paid it off, you still can get in trouble. I didn't know that. And you know what happened? There was no, oh my goodness, what is that old saying? There's no thieves, there's no honor among thieves. There's no honor among thieves. So somebody ratted them out to try to get less sentence. Haha, didn't, thank God. Oh, you never, but you didn't know. I mean, I'm glad you didn't, Joe, because that was just crazy. But you didn't know anybody. Casey said, "Oh, too many fires for me in California." You know what? I ain't gonna leave a lie, Casey. We got hella fires out here. It's crazy. Casey said, thank you, of course. Elevated. Yes, I know someone who did some stuff with a PPP loan. Like I said, you can't run away from it. Even if you paid it off, you can get snatched. I'm from California. Anybody in California, if you're California, put your hand in the air. But California had the most PPP loans out of the whole United States. The whole United States. Ain't that crazy? Only AI we acknowledge is alien. Liberation. I version. LOL. I just wonder because you're just so smart and you just know so much. You must have a really high IQ because this is not stuff you're Googling. This is stuff that you know off the top of the dome kind of thing. Elevated, you so funny. Oh, can we just give Elevated applause? Congratulations, Elevated, for accomplishing that goal. I just love that for you. And I'm so glad. It's like, when one of us win, we all win. Oh, Iverson. Oh, Allen Iverson, the basketball player. I'm a little slow. I'm like, huh? Mick, and I don't even know those people. Elevate said the guy that used to play basketball for 69 is. Oh, okay. I get it. I get it. Yeah, I'm a little slow. I'm a little slow. Congratulations, Elevated. Joe said, congratulations, Elevated. Yes, we're very, very proud of you, Elevated. We really, really are. Casey giving you a round of applause. Woo! Hey, Chef, how are you? How are you doing today? He says, for real. Hey, Chef, do you know somebody that actually had a PPP loan? Let me tell you something. In California, there were over 1 million, over a million PP loans taken out, right? Do you know there's only 4 million businesses? That means a fourth of the businesses got loans. Crazy. Elevator said, thank you for everybody. Yes, we feel it. We feel it. Chef, you don't know anybody who took out a loan? You must not be from California. Hey, what's up, Guitar? Yes, Oakland's in the house. Guitar, I'm asking everybody this question. I don't know if this is you. Make sure you guys hit the like button on your way in. But do you know somebody that got a PPP loan? They're taking people to jail. This guy right here, isn't he cute? He is actually a lawyer that helps people get out of PPP. So I have his card if anybody's interested because you do not want to go to jail. Yes, Chef said they go to jail. And I was just saying, Chef, it doesn't matter if you paid it off or not. If you are connected with fraud, you're done. That's crazy. Compton Hub City. Are you from Chef, you're from Compton, California? I don't know what Hub City is. Guitar says, no, I do not. Wait, really? That's interesting. Like, I guess because you guys are living in California. See, California, we was out here just. I mean, not we, not we, because I didn't do a loan. Mick said them loans haunting people like Scooby Doo. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. That's a good one. She said, yep. Off Orlando. I don't know where that is. Guitar is gonna be right. Guitar. He got. You know what? Y'all should subscribe. Everybody should subscribe to Mike's channel because he is hilarious. Let me go ahead, Chef, and give you a jacket so you can go ahead and also like connect to people on here. He's hilarious. Yeah, he be having some good stuff on there too. Good music, good everything. So yeah, connect to him. Guitar said they said I look like Shaggy in high school. F them. Shaggy was cute, Guitar. Don't sleep on Shaggy. You know what? Out of everybody, because you had Shaggy, and then who was the other guy that was? Because there's only two guys, right? Besides Scooby, because you don't count Scooby. He's a dog, but I forgot the other dude. But yeah, I would definitely Shaggy's more my type. So yeah, don't sleep on that. That's Compton. You from Compton, California? You said something else. That guitar said, I smoked pot like Shaggy. You know what? That's crazy because you know, see, in California, it wasn't no big thing when flour, we call it flour, became legal because it's like everybody was doing it anyway. Freddie, yes, thank you, Elevated. Yeah, so if I had to get with Freddie or if I had to get with Shaggy, I would definitely get with Shaggy. Shaggy seemed more fun anyway. Chef said yes. Where are you from? I'm from Oakland, California, home of the scammers. Do you know? This is a fun fact. They actually had $64 billion in PPP loans as a whole. 64 billion. Guess how much money they got back? Anybody want to guess? It's like a Jeopardy question. Time is up. $1 billion out of $64 billion. That's crazy. So it's like 2% or something weird like that. Shaggy Rogers, Fred Jones. No, they had. Wait a minute, they have full government names. I didn't know they have full government names. That's crazy. Chef said the Bay, the Yay area, Raiders Nation. You know what? And a very interesting thing that people don't know about is that the Raiders used to be in Los Angeles as well, for those that don't know. Guitar said, I am glad you would go for Shaggy. I'm sure Shaggy is a pleaser. Hey, what's up, Levi? How are you? You know what? It's so crazy because we was talking earlier today, and I was just telling you how, I had to block a certain person. But me, I'm the kind of person, it's like, hey, everybody got free will. So, yeah, but I found out something. I was like, that ain't he ain't cool. Did someone say pot? I got the zig. Oh, we don't use the zigs out here. Yeah. Shout out to Stockton, California. Shout out to Stockton, California. I was just there last week. Hey Ola Joe. It says hi and good night. Good to see you, lady. Aw, good to see you too, Ola Joe. Guitar said Velma Drinkley. Well, they got full government names. Daphne Blake. Gotta watch this replay. Oh yeah, Ola, please come back. This is crazy. So the question is, do you know anyone that's ever had a PPP loan? Because people are going to jail. And I know somebody who actually went to jail. I was trying to find it. Yeah, they went to jail because even though they paid the loan back, someone snitched on them. And so they are in this big thing and they went to jail. Even though they paid their loan back, but there's still fraud. And so that's what the lawyer was saying. Not this particular lawyer, but they have a lawyer. And the lawyer said it doesn't matter if you paid the loan back. Fraud is fraud. Crazy, huh? Vincent Van Gool. Who's Vincent Van Gool? Levi said, is it the Skittle allegations? Skittles? Wait a minute, what is that about? Is it nasty? Is it nasty, Levi? Ola said, yep. Levi said, grad on the mod. Aw, of course. You my peoples. You my peoples. I appreciate you. And you really held me down. I appreciate it. Hey, Trisha, how are you? Aw, we got to connect. We got to we got to connect. Guitar said, I know 2 different guys who got busted for selling used pacemakers. Oh no. I hope no one got hurt because you gotta don't you have to put that inside your body? That's crazy. I know you probably being silly. Chef said, peace to the big Gaines family. Peace to the Gaines family. Yazin Yasmin. Hi, welcome in. Subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. We would love to have you here. Mick said the PPP Rico documentary is coming soon. LOL. You know what? I don't think they could do a documentary on that. It's too many people. And you know what? See, this is the thing. A lot of people in the government got those PPP loans. Did you hear about that? Like, it's not just the regular person. And people's getting like up to $10 million. Let me tell you something. Not that I would ever do that. I would never do that. But if I got $10 million, I would leave the country. Wouldn't you go? I would be like, what's that dude that rapper that rapper that went over? He was married to that model. I be all messed up. Oh, it said, wow, that's deep. It is deep. Oh, Levi said, hi, Trish. Trisha Elevated said, if I was going to get locked up anyway, I would have kept the money. But they didn't know. They didn't know. See, they thought they was on they took the money, they invested, they actually got businesses for real, living their best life thinking, oh, it's behind me. I paid off the debt, everything. Mm-mm. It don't work like that. Yeah, I would have left the country though. And oh my goodness, you know how much you can live off of $10 million in another country? Oh my goodness. Elevated said, hi, Trisha. Trisha said, hi, Levi. Trisha said, hi, Elevated. Guitar said, doctors get away with it because they are in that club. Here come the conspiracy theorists, Guitar, but you are 1,000% right. They are in a certain kind of club. Trisha said, right, Elevated. Canna said, where would you go? Canary said, where would you go? I will go wherever. What is Russell Simmons? Thank you, Mick. I will go where Russell Simmons is. He seemed like he having a good life, and he seemed like he cool. I think Diddy went over there. He should. Diddy should have stayed over there with Russell Simmons, but he didn't. But you know what? Russell Simmons and Trump are like this. I have a book. Russell Simmons got a book, and he dedicated the book to Trump. So Trump probably said, just stay over there, blood. Just, I got you, but just stay over there. And subscribe to the channel, Canary. We appreciate you. Casey said, hi, Trisha. Russell Simmons went to Bali. Okay, then that's where I will go. Thank you, Canary. I will go to Bali. It seemed like it's lit over there. And I low-key like Bali food. I mean, it's like that. It's it seemed like it would be good. Chef said, what trips me out is that Too Short, his daughter, is that karma. Wait, what trips me out is that Too Short has a daughter. Is that karma? Too Short has a daughter? Too Short has a daughter? I wasn't aware of that. Trisha said a friend of mine just got out of jail for getting that PPP loan. And you know what? They're not getting a lot of time. 14 months. I go to jail for $1 million. And I just do 14 months? See, I mean, I don't want to go to jail. I wouldn't want to go to jail. But if I had to go to jail for 14 months to keep $1 million, heck yeah. I would hide it. Levi said Skittles equal alphabet. Dang. I am slow. GTB, no, GT8 says, hello, finally caught you live. Yay. Oh, welcome in, GT. Yes, we are talking about PPP loans. Do you know somebody with a PPP loan? Because I don't want nobody in here to, get caught up. Levi said, Trisha, I almost did the triple for then my business, but then I'm glad I didn't. But you know what? It's okay if you would have used it for the right reasons. And then a lot of people used it and they got it forgiven. So, because I did have a friend who actually has a security business and he got the loan to pay off the salary, and yeah, he got to write it off. And so, I mean, he had to pay that back. So that part, um, uh, Diddy should have left. Diddy should have left? You mean he shouldn't have left? He should have stayed over there, Canary. That was the thing. What's up, C Life? Who giving out PPP loans? No, we're talking about like people nowadays have, they're getting caught up, and I know somebody who is going to jail. Even though they paid the loan back, they got caught up in the scandal and their name is in there. So they're taking them to jail. So I'm just warning people, even if you had a PPP loan and put it back, paid it back, but it wasn't legal, you can go to jail. You still can get it. C Life said, LOL, hi vegan. Hi, C Life. How's Steph doing? Hey, David. David said, how are you? I'm doing good, David. I'm just talking about the PPP loans and see if anybody, I'm kind of taking a quiz to see how many people actually did it. Mike said, Lil Durk tried to flee, but they got him. But look at Little Durk. How you gonna leave? Like Little Durk, you know what? You Mick, Little Durk should hook up with Drewski's makeup artist and like turn into a white lady and then leave out the country. That's what you need to do. Sea Life said hi, Levi. Trisha said hi, Sea Life. What happened? Um, I'll make sure I get everybody. Levi, Trisha said hi, Sea Life. Sea Life was like hi, Trisha. Canary said Chaplin went to South Africa where he came for behind the show. Oh, Dave Chappelle. I'm not Chaplin. Dave Chappelle. Yeah, but I mean that was different. He wasn't fleeing from nobody. GT said I saw one of your videos where you were talking about Spirit Airline out of service. They had cheap flight tickets. Oh my goodness. It's so sad because tickets are crazy. And I don't know if you guys know or not, but a whole bunch of people are stuck at airports. It's thrown off the world. The world. It's nuts. Trisha said yes, he didn't a lot of time at all. He didn't do a lot of time at all. Yeah, it's just like do the time, and then when you come out, you have $1 million. That's what I'm saying. Canary said Michael Jackson left for a while too. Oh, I didn't know that. Left the country. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. See, Life said I could do 14 months for $1 million thinking about what I'd be doing in Kroger. Right. Exactly. Just keep your nose clean. Just, eat your little food. And I'm vegan, so it wouldn't take much for me. Uh, uh, Sea Life said, well, Blue. Canary said, R. Kelly should have bounced. He didn't know he was going to get caught. He thought he probably had a lawyer like this. And see, this is not even like, this is just like a tax lawyer. I mean, PPP lawyer. He not really no lawyer, like a criminal lawyer. So he probably got the wrong representation. But yeah, R. Kelly should have, maybe we would have got some good music out of it. Now this got AI music. Mick, I know you've heard R. Kelly AI music. It's trash. Meek said them Wall Street dudes steal billions and barely do 6 months. I know. It's crazy. But it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Chef said PPP seems to be a planned trap. Ooh, that's what a lot of people say. Hey, Krishna, how are you? Hello, sis. I am doing good. Oh, you like the. Thank you. You guys liked on your way in. GT said, why Spirit Airlines went out of service? Well, they went out of, you know what? That's a great question because they just went out of service. They didn't even tell nobody. They just left. Isn't that crazy? Krishna is giving um clap hands. Thank you. Sea Life said I was close to doing it. Oh, you was? I mean, what would you do? What would you do, Sea Life? I mean, what business would you say? Trisha said my neighbor did it and they still looking for her. Hey, she might be in Bali with Russell Simmons. What's up, Victoria? Victoria says, hi everybody. Have a great day, evening, and night. Oh, that's so cute. Sea Life laughing. Sea Life says, hi Victoria. Mick says, I don't know anyone personally who got the loan, but I've heard stories. Man, I know. So let me tell you something. Mick, if I had a dollar for everybody that know they had a loan, I would have about $18. Child, leave me alone. Oh, be nice. Be life, see life. Be life, see life. That's my girl. Levi said, where's his lips at? Pause. Whose lips? Oh, his lips. You know what? He's not a bad looking guy. Not a bad looking guy. Be nice. Be nice. He's a lawyer. You need to have friends like this because friends like this You just never know. Chef said, beware of Saliandro chiropractor demons. Oh my goodness. How'd you know? I was in a car accident and I went to Saliandro chiropractor. And let me tell you something. I was going there for almost 3 years. 3 years. It was crazy, but I didn't have to pay nothing, so it was fine. A GT said, so what is the recurrent to get a PP loan if you want to apply? Well, they're not doing PP loans anymore, but back then you just have to have the paperwork saying that you had a business and that your business would suffer because of the pandemic. And so what was happening was people was forging paperwork and making up stuff, and they were just taking it. It was crazy. Levi said, owners got greedy. Yes. Levi says, with Spirit. And I shared my story about Spirit. They was making money because you have a flight and the flight would cost, I'll say $80. But by the time you pay all the extras and the fees and the luggage and this and that, you might as well just go ahead and do the Delta or Southwest or something. It's crazy. Thank you, Krishna. Mike said abstract. Oh, Mike said, hi, Victoria. Hey, race lover, what is a PPP loan? You know the PPP loan? A PPP loan is a loan that they had during the pandemic to help businesses stay afloat. So what happened was, as a whole, people started applying for these loans, and it went up to $64 billion, and they only recovered $1 billion. And then they actually forgave a lot of the loans, but people was doing fraud, and now they're going after those people. So uh raises said personal polish, personal loan. I know, right? PPP. I could say something, but it would be nasty. David said, I would take the loan. I wouldn't take the loan. You know what? Let me tell you something. I took a loan, right? But through the SBA, right? It was only for like $250. No, yeah, 2,500. I said, oh, I'm gonna just take this 2,500 loan. I don't even need it, right? But I'm gonna take it. And that way I thought, like, oh, I'll take this loan. I'll show them I can pay it. And then if I need a bigger loan, then they would, go ahead and give me the loan because I have history, right? So I did it for, like, I was paying $20 a month. It's 2,500. $20 a month, and I did it for like 10 months. And so then I wanted to see what my principal was. Why was it still 25? The principal was still 2,500 after almost a year. If I would have paid off the year, it would take me 30 years to pay off that $2,500, and I would have ended up paying back over $10,000. It's a racket. I was like, oh, take this money back. Take this money back. Let's see. Racer said, is it PP because your title says PPP, doesn't it? No, it's PPP. Yes. It's PPP. You know what? Alexa, what does the PPP and PP loan stand for?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Oh, she's never. Let me tell you something. People think, oh, these what do you call it? These AI people know everything. No, they don't. They could have saved Spirit if they wanted to. You're right, Levi. If they wanted to save it, they could. Ray said, I would have taken one and knew was going to be, if I knew it was going to be forgiven. See, and people didn't know they were going to be forgiven. That was the thing. They shouldn't care if they paid it. They shouldn't care if they paid it back. They shouldn't care if they paid it back. Of course. I mean, I don't know. I feel like if you got it legitimately, then legitimately it would have been fine. What's up, RP? How are you, boo? Haha, I came in right on time. Yes, you did. Never pay the minimum balance. Yeah, and see, the thing about it is I didn't need the loan, so I was trying to build a relationship. But the government, you cannot build a relation. Let me be quiet. Let me be quiet. The interest is collected first. Oh, that makes sense. And they probably had it in very small print. Like, that's crazy. So that's crazy. I mean, because it'll seem like you should be able to pay, but I guess I don't know. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. RP ladies of iTalk said high elevated. Ray said that's how people are. They get a great large PPP loan that they still want larger PP. Oh my god, y'all crazy. Elevate said, hi RP. Lazy Talk said paycheck protection program. Thank you. You know, Alexa didn't even know that. That's crazy. You knew that. But yes, you are 1,000% right. Hey Barry, welcome in. He said, blessings, my dear friends, and everyone. Thumbs up is done. Thank you guys so much. How's Liz doing, Barry? How's Liz doing? Um Vaughn said protection, uh, paycheck protection program. Thank you, Vaughn. Are you part of the channel? Subscribe to the channel and like it. We need you, Vaughn. We need a lot of people because I'll always be dependent on like RP and Mick. But what if they're not around? So I need some people. David said, "But you're not wrong with the government. Isn't everyone's friend?" No, no. And I did this whole thing. It was crazy. Let me tell you something. YouTube. I did this. I did this whole live, right? I usually go like an hour, but I did this whole live, and they clipped the one part when I was talking about the government. I said, "Ooh, you petty. You is petty." I'm a bank manager, remember? Yes, you are a bank manager. Oh, duh. Of course you know what it is. Of course you know what it is. Did your bank do those loans? I know you was like tripping. Hey Sassy, what the heck you talking about and laughing LOL. Oh my goodness, we were talking about the PPP loans, right? Because I was asking people, do you know anybody who had a PPP loan? Sassy's in California. Sassy, do you know in California over 1 million people got loans? There was over 1 million people. It's only 4 million businesses. That means one out of every four businesses got a loan, quote unquote. Barry says Liz is doing great. Thanks for asking. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to her. I know it's late, but Ray said you probably don't have a real Alexa. You might have to get the Chinese knockoff. She does. And she don't cheat. She don't cheat. You know what? That's funny. That was funny. You know what? That would be crazy because like sometimes I'll be laying in bed and I look up and she like, I go, you listen to me? And then she like, no. I said, I didn't ask you. And then it go, I be catching her. I be catching her. Um, yeah. Alexa, are you dyslexa?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She don't like that. Ladies Talk said yes, non-stop. Everybody and their mom had it at PPP. Like I was saying, you probably a heck of people with PPP loans, but a lot of people got it forgiven. Sassy said yes, and they were crazy for taking it out. Yeah, but I think a lot of time, I think they thought I don't know what they was thinking. Greed, like spirit. Um, let's see. Lay said they all going to be in deep S. All of them being audited and don't know yet. Ooh, that's what I was saying. Oh my goodness. And you are a bank. You work for the bank, so you're a manager, so you know. Okay, so that's what was happening to my friend. My friend got a loan, right? I don't know how much it was for. I didn't go all into their pocket, but got the loan, paid it off years ago, right? Think everything's okay. Got a knock on the door with the guy that came and was like, "You're being federally investigated for fraud." And they was like, but I paid. It was like, it don't matter that you paid. You was part of a fraud scheme. So, the people, they were like giving out names. So even though you think even ones that were forgiven, it doesn't matter if they were forgiven because they still might come after you. So y'all got to be careful. Thank you, Krishna. Um, hey, Opila, how are you? How are you? How are you? Are you doing good? Welcome in, welcome in. You know what? Let me tell you something. It's one thing I'm gonna always do. I'm gonna mess up somebody's name. Mess up somebody's name. Um, RP said that's a federal case. Ooh, you can't mess with the feds. She says audits are happening now. Yep, banks and government fraud. Ray said, are we supposed to know who the guy behind you is? Yeah, so he's a lawyer. And he actually represents people who do the PPP loan. And I was just putting him here because you might know him. Like if you had a PPP loan, like I was trying to catch somebody like in the thing. So they'd be like, hey, Kelly, why do you have a picture of Gary? Then I'd be like, haha, I got you. You must have a because he represents people with the PPP loan. That part. Uh, RP said, forgiven, but you will be audited to see if you were entitled and then proof of a deed. Yes, facts. You said you good. I'm so glad you good. Hey, what's up, Prince? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, work, play, live. Hell, vegan. Hell, work, play. Um, Ola. Opila said you messed up my name. I always mess up. Can you just like kind of break it down for me? A lot of people do that. Look, I be calling. Oh my goodness, I be calling Levi, but people be calling them Liquettes and Levi Q, and I don't know. I just be saying. But he never corrects me, so it's like I'm talking about him, kind of thing. It's okay. You messed up. It was funny. You know what? I'm not doing it on purpose. I'm not doing it on purpose because it's like I can say, like old Ophia. Ophia, is that what it is? Ophia. Krishna, thank you, Krishna. Prince said, oh, how are you doing? I'm doing good. We're talking about the PPP loan. Did they have PPP loans where you were at? Rachel said, if you were that lawyer, my slogan and my song would be, you down with PPP? You know me. You down with PPP? Yeah, you know me. Fat. Look at him. Oh, he's so cute. Yes. And he's got a lot of people because I guess what he's trying to do is he's trying to represent people, be like, you know what? People really did have businesses, but maybe their paperwork wasn't correct, or maybe someone used them. Because that's another thing too. I had a friend. She went through this woman, right? Now she said, I can get you this loan, but it was ooh, that was like a glitch in a matrix. That the loan was for 20,000 and she got 15,000 and the lady kept 5,000. That is, and then you just done. So just think of all the people out here that she was doing that for. You do that to I don't know, 10 people, that's $50,000 tax free. And then you won't have no liability because the people have to deal with it. Crazy. It's Ophelia, like Sophie. Drop the S. Ophia, like Sophia. Ophia. Ophia! Thank you. Okay, Ophia. I appreciate you. Racer theme song. Yes, Racer. You're gonna have a theme song. You down with PPP? Yeah, you know me. Ophia said you got it right that time. Yay! Elevators laughing. Laughing me elevated. But so I think what I'm probably will do is do a oh, you know what, this is a shameless plug, but on Saturday, for anybody who's listening, I'm going to be doing a live about colds. It's going to be very, very interesting if anyone's interested. Half of California should be in jail. It's too much fraud. Oh my goodness. No, a fourth. Is it a fourth? Yeah, no, you're right. Half of California should be in jail. You are welcome. Yes, Ophelia. I really appreciate you. Racer said, I think she's trying to make it sound like Ophelia. Oh, you know what, Race? I know I play around with you a lot, but you really do get it, Ophelia. I get it. Mick says the government just mad that The common people finally got over on them. They about to waste so much money doing all these audit court dates and so on. Right. It's crazy, right, Mick? Because you can go to what is that place? The war. The war spent like $10 billion a day. So after a week, what the people have spent with PPP money, they could have paid that over a million times. It's crazy. Eraser said, "I live about what? Alive about what? Oh, cults. So like people that's been in cults, like CULT. I don't know. I know my mouth is a little dry." Prince said, "Yep." Oh, Krishna, thank you, Krishna, for the impressions. I really appreciate it. Kind of thing. So yeah, that was just that. But I feel like with the PPP loans, it was something that people really needed. You know what I'm saying? Like not everybody needed it. I didn't need it, you know, kind of thing. But there was people out here needed it, and I feel like I don't know. It changed some people's lives. But then there was people out here that just flex. They bought new cars, they bought expensive things. It was just a mess. And now look at them. They're about to go to jail. Uh, Ray said, "Oh snap! I'm blue dash dash DD." Yes, I'll be off Saturday. Oh, David, I know because you said that you work graveyard. Yeah, you work graveyards. I'll never forget. You was on a live and you was on your way to work, and then you popped back and was like, "I'm at work." I'm like, "Oh my goodness, I'm glad he got it saved." But I did pray for you, David. So just know that. Krishna gave me more impressions. Thank you so much. So, you know what? The thing about it is, I wanted to have that little question that pop up. I don't know if it's something I got to do. And see, I'm scared to hit buttons in here because I don't want anything like crazy to happen. And you know what? I'm not wearing pants. I don't know if for some reason I don't wear pants in the house, but I got on these little short things. But they, oh my goodness, I have to get into the gym. I'm glad that Sea Life came through here because I was looking at him earlier today and I was like, oh, you gotta do better. You gotta do better. But you know what I did do? I went to the gym. I didn't work out, but I did take pictures. You know what? That's half the battle. Take some pictures of like the equipment, and then I said I'm gonna study it and I'm gonna go because I need to. I need to. I mean, my body's not bad. My body's not bad. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I can be a little bit more, tone and stuff. And like I said, I had this boot on, so I didn't work out for a whole entire month, and I ate like trash. Oh, of course, Race. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. And you contribute a lot. I got my people in here that contribute, so I really appreciate it. That's half the battle. Thank you, David. It's like, they say baby steps, right? So you like go to the gym, stand there, look around, touch something. If you do that every day, then one day you'll go and you actually like lift some weights or be. See, the thing about it, I can't do cardio because my foot's still messed up. It's swollen, so I have to be careful on it. But it's getting better. It's getting better, and oh. I'm so lucky. I'm so blessed. Matter of fact, today, oh my goodness, it's really swollen because at work today, our kids they have like all these celebrations because we have graduation, right? So we have all these celebrations. So all day long, it was like they had me everywhere. We went on this hike, then they want to go to the store, and like it was cute. Like all the stores gave them something. Like if it was a bookstore, they gave them books. If it was a food store, they gave them food. If it was a coffee store, they gave them like Danish. It was nice, but that thing was all day. And I must have burned about 20 billion pounds. So that part. I can't wait to be. Oh my God, let me tell you what happened to me. This is crazy. Okay, so I was a moderator on somebody's channel, right? And so someone said something. I put them in a 10-second time because you can put somebody like in a 10-second timeout, right? So I put somebody on a 10-second timeout, and just to be funny, right? Because they said something crazy to me, and then that person put me on a timeout. And I've had people do that here. You know what I'm saying? Like But I was just like, it's fun. It's fun. Stash did it to the kid, but it was never nothing, And the thing about it is, I personally, I don't have a problem with trolls. I don't have a problem with trolls. Sometimes trolls be my sometimes trolls be my best supporters. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. But it's like if you're coming here like being derogatory, calling people names, and just being just really blah, then yeah, you gotta go. Um, Reese says first typo, automatic time. How can someone else put a timeout on you for your moderator? It was the host. No, 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 no. You can put somebody on a timeout. Like a moderator, I think a moderator can put another moderator on a timeout. I think so. Cause yeah, somebody did to another moderator. But like I said, it was just like boo. It was like going back and forth. It was cute, but it was not serious. It was really, really cute. Levi said, "We remember." I don't know if you remember that, Levi. Remember Levi? That is funny. Yeah, and it was Stash and the kid, and the kid. He's so fun. You know who the kid is. You guys know who the kid is, right? Miguel changed his name to the kid, so you guys respect him. Mick said, if you a managing moderator, you can put a standard moderator on timeout. Oh, you know what, Mick? I'm gonna make you a managing. I'm gonna make you one. I'm gonna make you a managing moderator. Let me see. Can I? I can't do it from here. Okay. So, all right. Let me see. Mick, add. All right. Now you are a managing moderator for my channel. Racer said I mod for other channels I did or think other mods can time you out. Yeah, like Mick said, if you are managing, the managing can do the thing. They can do that. David said, "Who? I'm sorry. Who you sorry? If Mick is a managing moderator, then I need to be a VP moderator." It's only because he's super knowledgeable. Like he's super knowledgeable, and I know like you gotta have certain people. Now you know what, Race? I'm telling you, if you keep coming around, I will make you a managing moderator because like he said, I just realized it too. Like you need to have a couple in your stable because they'll be able to like, keep things in control kind of thing. Race says CEO moderator. I don't think there is a such thing, Race, as a CEO moderator. I appreciate the trust, Vegan. I got your back. I know you do. I know you do. You good peoples kind of thing. Race says I'll settle for assistant VP. Okay, you could be mix. You could be his assistant kind of thing. Oh my goodness, you guys are hilarious. I'm gonna take off right now. 'Cause it went all over. It went all over. Like this is supposed to be about the PPP loans, but hey, if you need help, reach out to him. He can help you. He can get you out of that loan if you need it. And let me go ahead and see who was in here today. So we have Trisha and Thriving Glow and Krishna and Canary and Ola and Mick and Elevated and RP, Ladies of Talk, Prince, Victoria, Casey, Race, Lover, Ophelia, GT, David, Barry, Sea Life, Levi, Chef, Sassy, Guitar, Workplay, Vaughn, Lashy, and Beanie Boy. Woo! That was a lot. Yes, and I remember that. I didn't. David said I didn't hear who you were talking about 5 minutes ago. Who was I talking about 5 minutes ago? You got to go back. I don't even know who I was talking about 2 minutes ago. That's how crazy. But you know what? I love it so much. And I just want to come and do a quick yeah, talk about the PPP loan, because this is crazy. It's really crazy out here in California. Oh, I remember that. Leroy, you remember that? You remember that? Probably the lawyer behind you 5 minutes ago. Oh, him. What if this was really my husband? Would you guys? I mean, if what if this was really my husband? We kind of make a cute couple because we got matching glasses. We got matching glasses. Thank you, Krishna, for the impressions. So I just want to say before I go that I hope everybody's having a great day. Yeah, just be honest and don't get caught up in a whole bunch of mess and scams and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It'll take you a little longer to get what you need, but take the time and get longer. Quick stuff never lasts. You said he grown, stop calling a kid. No, you gotta call him a kid, Levi. You gotta call him a kid. You gotta call him a kid. Mick said PPP about to stand for prison probation parole. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my god, you guys are good. You guys are good with it. But you know what? I'm not surprised for you because you be playing them word games. So you quick, you quick, you quick. So I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing night. And if no one's told you today that they love you, I love you. Mwah. Bye, everybody. Bye, Prince. It's a wild and cold. I know. Bye. Bye bye. Oh, you guys are having me cracking up.